Okay guys, this is Jake with HRS Sports. We got another unboxing video for you. This is our Accord power folding mirrors, the Elite series. So we're going to show you everything that comes with the kit.
These are complete mirrors, not motors or anything. They are full mirror assembly. You guys don't need to install the motors anymore. Just plug and play on the lower and higher trims.
And inside this box, the first one, most likely you're going to have all your wiring. As he mentioned, it is a full mirror replacement. You've got your blind spot warning there. Full power mirror, heated.
And with turn signal, right?
With turn signal, yeah.
Okay.
You can see, yep, right there, there's a turn signal.
Okay, okay.
Inside, you got your module. This is going to control the power folding, as well as your control button here. So this goes right in where your stock one's at. No modifications needed.
Everything is plug and play. All right. Now this setup is all for the higher trims like touring and cars which are equipped with BSM heated and turn signal module. Sticky pads, whatever, for the module to come to install inside the door.
And of course all your cabling.
And then for the lower trims, there will be additional wires. We're going to show that to you in a second too, on how to connect the turn signals. If your car is not equipped with turn signals, we'll show you how to connect that, because we'll be doing installation on a lower trim Accord.
This is how everything looks out of the box. You've got your two mirrors here, driver passenger side. These are full mirror replacements, as you can see. They have blinkers. You're gonna have your wires here, and you got your module box. This is gonna be for sticking your module box somewhere, and then of course you got your replacement controls for the mirrors.
Okay.
We'll plug right in from the stock one. This is how your kit looks when you have a higher trim cord. The lower trim models will have an extra wire.
So we will be providing a different harness because the lower trim Accords, such as the 1.5 turbo Accord, this plug is going to be different on your mirrors. You will receive another harness.
It's going to look like this. So this is, like I said, for the lower trim. So simply you would just connect the bigger piece here, and then this would be what you would use. This is the type of plug you'll see on your mirror, on your stock mirror. And then this just replaces that.
So once again, on the 2.0 turbo and touring models, everything you will receive in the box, everything is plug and play. Only on the lower models, such as LX 1.5 turbo, you will receive additional harnesses, and which is 1, 2, the brown and green, and these two plugs for both mirrors. All right, let's proceed with the installation.
The installation of our Accord power folding mirror kit. And this is the first time we're doing it, so y'all are going to do it with us for the first time. All right, we're going to go. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some tools you're going to need. We got a 10 millimeter, a 13 millimeter, pry tool for getting some panels off, and a Phillips screwdriver. We're going to start by
removing the panel
removing the panel. We got another plug down here.
So our panel is removed. And then remove the plug from it.
Alright, so we got our tweeter removed. You got one plug right here that we're going to disconnect. That's for the mirror. And then we're going to remove the mirror.
Okay, now when you are removing the mirrors, this plastic piece over here is threaded, so you have to basically pull on it from the outside because this is a little stubborn, so you'll have to take your time with it not to break it. So just gently pull on it. So as you can see, Jake is pushing on that plastic piece. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yep.
So it came out.
Notch on there, so it can only go in so far.
All right.
And that's what the stock mirror looks like.
First thing you need to do is to remove these bolts. Now you have to remove this bolt completely. So first one is 10 millimeter. So you're gonna loosen it up, and that whole plug is gonna come out. As you can see, the whole plug came out. Now this is by design because sometimes you need to adjust the position.
All right, so broke it loose. Not too hard.
Okay. Now the one that we took out, the base, is gonna go back in the mirror.
And be careful not to strip it.
So, and also don't over tighten it. Same deal goes on the rest of the two. All right, as you guys can see, the whole base came out. So you guys will have to detach that. So once again, we're gonna show it to you one more time. And that base goes back inside the mirror. All three bases of those bolts are installed on the mirror. Now simply install the new one back on the car. All right. So that plastic rubber piece, this plastic piece, it might need a little push. I would just put one bolt on the top, and then when you're tightening it, it should come in. Okay, when you are installing the mirror, make sure you're holding it because you don't want to drop it. You drop it, you break it, it's you.
We got our mirror situated. We're going to tighten it up, and that'll bring this plastic piece in further.
Yep. Now once again, don't over tight it. In the end, it's plastic. So this side is installed. Now this is the 1.5 turbo Accord. Okay, so this is the plug that you will be receiving on the lower trim model. You simply connect it over here, and then the other end should go into this plug. The main harness, and this is how you need to connect it. So okay.
So we're going to start with this main part here. This was plugged into the back side of this.
Yep.
So we're going to replace that plug by plugging this one into our harness here.
Okay, now make sure it clips in, make sure it's properly seated.
Properly seated. Then we have our other plug here.
Yeah, this one also is a Y cable too. It also goes underneath the panel.
Yep, it's on the back side right here.
Yep, we're going to be replacing the button too on the panel. Okay, now the other wire. Now this is very important.
This wire's right here.
Yeah, this wire right here. So you're going to remove that.
A little tool to get that clip out. Like that. And then we're going to replace it into here. And this one just goes right into there.
All right, guys, once again, it's very important because you have to do this. All right, now, okay,
Now
what else?
With these go to the back of the panel.
Right.
This is going to connect to the...
We connect this to our module. Okay, this is good. All right, now, okay, so pretty much everything is done. We're gonna, okay, what else needs to be done?
These are gonna go for the left and the right, so driver side, passenger side.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a little hard to determine sometimes that which one is for the driver and which one is for the passenger side. So before you guys put back everything together, just test everything to make sure everything is working. All right. So next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace that button on the panel first. Yeah. Let's do that first. To remove that switch, it's very easy. It's held by 2 Phillips screws, and this is the new one with the switch in it to retract the mirrors.
You'll utilize the same screws.
Yep. We're gonna simply connect it because we're gonna be testing it first. So go ahead, connect this panel to those switches. So the main one, the gray one, goes into this one. This is for the windows.
You can hear it.
Yep, you can hear it clicking. This is good. And the white one goes over here, the one on top. All right, so everything is connected over here. Now we're gonna do the same process on the passenger side, remove the panel. So passenger side mirror is also done. We're gonna attach the plug to it. The plug will initially look like this for the higher trim models, which the cars which are equipped with BSM and turn signals and all that. So the plug should look like this. But on a lower trim car, such as this one, of course, this plug is not gonna fit into this one. So that's why the additional plug is provided for you guys. Go ahead, Mr. J, connect it. So there you go, plug and play. And this makes everything work. All right, so you simply insert it. All right, okay. So this is how everything works. Now the only thing is that this long wire, okay, right now we just connected it for testing purposes. This long wire, you guys need to run it through this rubber loom like I showed it to you earlier, okay? But before we do that, we're gonna quickly test everything to make sure everything is working. Now, these mirrors are equipped with turn signals. So right now the turn signals are not connected. Now the next part is fishing these two wires, okay? We're gonna be okay now. The green and the blue wire is to control the motors. And the other plug, which consists of white and gray wires, that's for the turn signals. Now, once again, I don't know if we covered that earlier, but if you don't want the turn signals, you can leave that off. But if you want the turn signals, you will have to connect a wire to it, which is supplied in the box. And then you have to fish that wire also through that rubber loom, which is right here. Take it inside and connect it all the way to the module. We're gonna show the whole process to you. Okay, so same deal on the as far as the plug goes. All right, so we connected that extension to it. Everything is connected. All right, this is the wire. Okay, the shorter wire goes over here. Okay, to the module. You guys saw this whole process earlier. Again, we just wanted to run it through you guys again. So right now everything is connected and everything should work. We're gonna test everything and show you the functionality of it. Okay, so right now these mirrors will have the functionality of, you know, the mirrors are gonna go up and down, left, right, and retracts. And when you lock the car, the windows are gonna roll up, and when you unlock it twice and hold the unlock button, the windows are gonna go down. So we're gonna show that to you and also test it as well. All right, so Jake is inside the car right now, and we're gonna lock and unlock and do all these good things in it. First of all, press the button to see the mirror works, and the windows folded in, retracted in. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna test this side. Go ahead, open them. All right, so that means they are working fine. Now go ahead and actually I'm gonna sit in an angle so I can see everything. Okay, you guys can see the other side mirror as well. All right, go ahead, turn off the car. All right, lock. All right, fold it in, and the windows should go up in a few seconds. Oh, maybe you did not open the door or something? Okay, that's okay. All right, now go ahead, lock it again. There you go. All right, good. We are testing, so it's good. Now unlock twice and hold. So unlock twice, and there you go. All right, good. Now we're gonna do one more thing, Mr. Jake. So this is what we're gonna lock it, and then when you unlock twice, okay, press and hold, but when the windows are halfway down, release the hold and see if the windows stop. Got it? All right, let's do it. Lock. Release. Okay, it stops. All right, there's a little connection situation going on over here, and the passenger side was not retracting, but yeah, we know what that is. The wire is a little jacked up, so we're gonna fix that and show it to you just to be safe. Yep, we were right. The wire was a little loose. Okay, all right, go ahead, unlock twice. There you go. Release. Yeah, it stops. All right, good. So that means everything checks out now. So now this is the setup pretty much for all the trims, okay? So once again, if the car is high trim level with turn signals and all that good stuff, everything is pretty much plug and play. Everything connects to the driver's side door. The only thing is that you have to fish the wire from the passenger side all the way to the driver's side, and through the rubber loom you have to take that wire to the driver's side and connect it. We're going to show that to you in a minute. But if your car is a lower model, like 1.5T, or like if the mirrors are not equipped with turn signals and all that, now it's up to you if you want to connect the turn signal, but we know that a lot of people are going to want that turn signal. All right, so now we connected everything, as you guys can see. Okay, this is connected. Everything is self-explanatory. We showed that in the previous shot. This one is connected over here. This one goes into the control switch for the windows up and down. Okay, so once this plug is connected over here, now this plug is gonna go back to your control switch. For the turn signals to work, now like I stated earlier, the higher models such as Touring, everything is plug and play. You guys don't need to do anything. So this is, if you really look at it, okay, now look at the position of this plug, okay? This notch is on the bottom, top area, okay? Now if you look at it, this number 1, this slot over here, this is the ground wire. That's the only wire that you guys need to tap in, okay? And the clip will be provided, the T-tap will be provided with the kit, okay? So this is the only wire that you guys need to tap in. So we'll come back to this in a bit. Now, to connect everything will be supplied in the kit for you. This is the wire. All right, so this wire is for the turn signal, okay? So this wire over here, which is coming from the mirror, consisting of white and gray wire, okay? Disregard this tape. We put this tape because we spliced it to test something. So you simply connect it over here. All right, now this is the ground wire that we are going to be T-tapping. This blue wire needs to be fished in through the door through this rubber loom over here. Okay, you guys can see this. So this wire needs to go inside. So this is the plug that you guys will be receiving, consisting of blue and brown wire, okay? So you simply disconnect this plug, the green one, put it over here, okay?
And that green plug is originally attached right up here.
Right here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. So make sure it's properly seated. Yep, it is. Okay. Now these are the wires. So you fish that blue wire, okay, through the rubber loom, and just bring it over here and connect it, plug and play, connect it over here to this one. Now once again, this is just for the turn signals to work. For the Touring model, the higher trim model, which are already equipped with the turn signal, everything is plug and play. So this is how you connect it. Now the only thing we need to connect is this ground wire, okay? Now you guys can explore other options, but we tried it. For some reason, when we connected this ground wire to these nuts and bolts over here, this is also ground. For some reason, whenever you move the door, the light flickers, because for some reason this door doesn't have constant ground. So what we did was, we're going to be connecting this wire, T-tapping it to this ground wire over here. Now once again, look at the position, okay? This is the top area, this is the bottom area, or bottom or top or bottom, but this is the area that you guys need to concentrate on. And the first slot is this wire, is the ground one. All right, so we spliced this. I hope you guys can see it. This is the T-tap that you will be receiving, okay? So you simply, this one, install it over here. All right, and make sure, now this is very crucial part. You guys have to make sure that it's making contact, okay? So in this case, okay, it's nicely slugged. I hope it's making contact, but we will know. All right, now this end, we're gonna connect it to this wire over here, okay? Now once again, you have to make sure that it's properly connected and the copper wire is making contact over here, okay? So you have to basically grab a plier or twist it, like push on it. So make sure that's connected. Okay, so there you go. So this is the connection for the driver's side, okay? And of course, we're gonna check everything to make sure everything is working. Now, this wire over here, you connect it. This is for the motors, okay? This is for the motors, and then you just simply connect this, like so. All right, so everything is connected. And on this side, same deal, okay? this wire is for the turn signal for the passenger side, and there will be a long wire like this that you have to run through from the passenger side door. You have to run that through all the way through the rubber loom on the passenger side. We'll give you a brief demonstration of that one too. So right now pretty much everything is connected, and we're just going to briefly show you the other side, like how everything looks. Okay, so on the passenger side, so this plug is connected already, okay, consisting of white and gray wires. This is for the motors, which is already connected, and this is the brown wire, the black wire for the ground. Now the only difference is that on the ground wire on the passenger side is located on the original plug. Okay, so we're gonna T-tap our ground wire to this plug. Now once again, make sure it's properly secured, and like so. Okay, it clicks in. Okay, it's good. Now we have to tap this one too. Maybe this wire is a little thicker, but we'll see. We have a plier, nice. All right. Okay, I guess we're gonna need a plier for this one. All right, now, so the ground is connected over here. You simply plug this back in to your control panel. All right, now we're gonna check it. So the control panel is like this. Yep, it goes in. Good. All right, so it's not really interfering. So that, okay, that's the only way to connect the ground wire. If you guys can figure out another way to connect this ground wire somewhere else, be my guest. But this, but we tried it. It was flickering. All right, so this is good. Now everything is connected. Now this is the wire that I was talking about. Okay, this wire we already ran it through the rubber loom. Inside, tied it in through zip ties all the way in, and then all the way in, and then it came out. Right, so next step is to fish the wire through. So we just grabbed a coat hanger, and the hanger, you guys don't need to remove anything else. We were thinking about removing the speaker, but don't need. So grab a coat hanger, put it through this area, and start from the door, and then it should come out on that side. Some people were saying to use WD-40 and it will be easier to fish the wire through, but we're just gonna try it without the Okay, so we fished the wire through the loom. Now we're gonna take the wire inside. Now make sure you have enough room because you're gonna be pulling that other wire from the other side. All right, so we were finally able to fish that wire through. Okay, the wire hanger. Now we connected everything to it. Now we're gonna slowly pull it. All right, so we're gonna slowly pull it and show you basically the end result. So we finally fished the wire through. So we would definitely recommend putting some WD-40 inside that rubber loom. It's gonna make it a lot smoother. Guys, so we are testing a fishing wire on this side. Let's see how it works. So this is the longer wire which is coming out of the passenger side, which control the mirrors, the folding in and folding out. So we're gonna do that and try to fish. So basically that wire needs to come inside that rubber loom over here, like we showed it to you earlier, come outside through this hole and then connect it to the module. Okay, to this wire. All right, well, let's do that, and the whole process is going to be boring, so we're just going to fish it through and show you the end result. So we fished the wire through, everything is good, came through this rubber loom and came in, and we connected it over here to the module. Everything is good to go. All you need to do is to basically tuck these wires in, secure them nicely, cleanly. This is the other wire which we've passed through from the passenger side. Two wires. One is the black one which went through the loom. The other one is the brown wire. That black wire that I just showed you, it came in all the way over here through that rubber loom, and then we fished it out over here, and then we connected that wire to this module over here. Okay, now since this car is not equipped with turn signals or with motors, that's something you will have to do. The only hard part is fishing these wires. All right, so now everything is connected. I hope we explained everything to the best of our knowledge. We're just gonna simply demonstrate everything. Keys are right here, And let's see, we're gonna just put everything in the car. Well, first of all, let's try the flashers. Yes, try the flashers. I'm gonna turn on the flashers and make sure it's right.
Yep.
Working?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna move my door, make sure it doesn't flicker or anything. Okay, what about the other side? Fully lighted?
Fully lit, yep.
Okay, good. All right. So this is how everything works. This is how the connection works. Right now in our case, it's not looking pretty, but we're just gonna nicely hide everything. We're gonna tuck these wires in. We will show that to you also, that how it looks after the installation. So this is how everything looks. This is how you guys need to connect it. If you guys have any question, we're here to help. As you can see, the passenger side is completely done. Rubber loom is properly installed. Everything is good, tucked in, nicely cleaned. Nothing is hanging. Everything is tucked behind those plastic panels. I'm going to show you the driver's side. So everything is tucked back in. Everything installed nicely, cleanly. Everything is like, it looks like the car was never opened. So we're going to just demonstrate everything for you now. All right, so the turn signals are working. I will just start the car and turn off the hazards, left turn signal and right turn signal. All right, now right turn signal. All right, good. Left. Yeah, everything is working. All right, good. Now turn off the hazards, close the door. While you are inside, lock the car. All right, lock. All right, you lock it, and within 5 seconds, I believe, the windows roll up. There you go. So you have to open the door. All right, okay. Now unlock twice and hold. So when you unlock twice and hold, all the windows roll down, and if you leave the button in the middle while the windows are rolling down, the window stops in the middle. All right, go ahead, lock it again, and the windows will go up. There you go. All right, unlock twice, hold, release. Now, start the car. Press the button on the switch. Make sure they work. All right, the button also works. Good. All right, very good. Shut off the car now. We are good to go. And lock the car. All right, guys. So this is the installation process. Yeah, the video is lengthy, but this is just, we did a lot of explanation over and over, but just to give you an idea how the system works. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.